The beginning, the nebula, 4.6 billion years ago. The story of our solar system begins in a vast cloud of gas and dust, known as a solar nebula, that existed about 4.6 billion years ago. This cloud was the remnants of previous stars, some of which had exploded in supernovae. Gravity slowly pulled the nebula together, and it began to collapse in on itself. As the nebula collapsed, it started to spin faster, forming a flattened disk. The material in the center heated up, and over time, it became the Sun, while the remaining material formed planets, moons, and other objects. 2. Birth of the Sun. In the center of the disk, hydrogen and helium atoms fused together under immense pressure and heat, igniting the Sun. With the Sun's birth, the gravitational forces within the system began to shape everything around it. The Sun became the dominant force in the solar system, providing energy and stability. 3. Formation of the planets. Around the Sun, dust and gas began to collide and stick together, forming planetesimals. Over millions of years, these planetesimals combined to form protoplanets, which eventually became the planets we know today. Inner planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, in the hot region near the Sun, only rocky materials could solidify, so the terrestrial planets formed here. These planets are small and rocky. Outer planets, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Further from the Sun, the colder temperatures allowed gases and ices to condense, forming the gas giants, Jupiter and Saturn, and ice giants, Uranus and Neptune. These planets grew much larger, capturing thick atmospheres of hydrogen and helium. 4. The asteroid belt and moons. As the planets formed, some smaller objects, like asteroids, remained in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. Many moons also formed in the process, some from the debris around planets and others captured by their gravity. For example, Earth's moon is thought to have formed from debris after a massive collision with a Mars-sized object early in Earth's history. Other planets, like Jupiter and Saturn, have large moon systems, including moons like Ganymede, Jupiter, and Titan, Saturn. 5. Late heavy bombardment. 4 billion years ago. About 4 billion years ago, the solar system experienced a period of intense bombardment, where many smaller objects collided with the planets. This is why the Moon has so many craters today. This bombardment may have also played a key role in bringing water and organic molecules to Earth, potentially setting the stage for life. 6. The birth of Earth and life. After Earth formed, volcanic activity and the release of gases helped create its early atmosphere. Over time, the planet cooled, and water vapor condensed to form oceans. Earth's environment became perfect for life, and around 3.8 billion years ago, simple microorganisms began to evolve. From these humble beginnings, life on Earth grew increasingly complex, leading to the biodiversity we see today. 7. The solar system today. Today, the planets continue to orbit the Sun in a delicate balance. The Sun, a middle-aged star, has been shining for about 4.5 billion years and will continue to do so for another 5 billion years. As it ages, it will expand into a red giant, potentially engulfing the inner planets, before shedding its outer layers and becoming a white dwarf. The outer planets continue their majestic orbits, with Jupiter's immense gravity acting as a kind of shield, protecting the inner planets from some potential impacts. Meanwhile, Pluto and other objects in the Kuiper belt orbit at the edge of the solar system, waiting to be explored. 8. The future of the solar system. As the Sun evolves, the fate of Earth and the other planets will change. In about 5 billion years, the Sun will leave the main sequence, expand into a red giant, and eventually shrink into a white dwarf, leaving the remnants of the solar system behind. But before that distant end, humanity has taken its first steps beyond Earth, sending spacecraft to planets like Mars and distant objects like Pluto, and sending probes out beyond the solar system itself, like Voyager 1. 9. The ongoing exploration. Though much of the solar system is still a mystery, the exploration of our neighbors continues. Rovers on Mars are searching for signs of past life, while spacecraft like Juno orbit Jupiter, studying its storms and moons. New Horizons gave us a close-up view of Pluto, revealing a complex and dynamic world. And, perhaps one day, we will explore the icy worlds of the outer solar system, like Titan or Europa, in the search for life. Conclusion. The solar system is a dynamic and ever-changing place. From the birth of the Sun to the formation of planets and moons, the solar system has gone through millions of years of evolution. While our future in the solar system is uncertain, our understanding of it continues to grow. Every new discovery adds a piece to the grand cosmic puzzle, reminding us just how small yet extraordinary our home in the universe truly is.